The top 3 ways to make money right now. In crypto, it's a little bit difficult, guys, but I'm going to show you how to make easy money in crypto right now, even though the market is crazy. We're going to talk about short term, we're going to talk about mid-term, we're going to talk about long term, and I've got a bonus for you guys. If you stay till the end of this video, I'm going to talk about literally how to do all of this on autopilot. Literally, you don't have to do anything and you can make money. So if you're excited about making money, I need you to do one thing right now. Before we get started, just smash the like button. Hey, welcome to the show. My name's Kale. I'm pretty pumped. I'm standing up today because I've got a banger show for you. I've always got a banger show planned, but I literally have my entire trading strategy planned out for you. So if you're excited about that, smash the like button because everyone has been asking me. Everyone's like, Kale, it seems like when I'm on Twitter, right? If you scroll through your Twitter, there's people that are like, I'm making a ton of money. Or if you just go to your timeline and you scroll, everyone's like, oh, I bought here and I sold here. And it's hard to kind of diagnose. Let me just show you, for example. I think a lot of you will identify with this. Let me know if this like totally makes sense to you, right? So if you look at the Bitcoin chart, I don't know why my face is so damn big. Okay. If you look at the Bitcoin chart right here, right? This is for the entire year. Now, I'm just going to state some obvious things, okay? Are you ready? This is very obvious. If you would have bought down here and sold it up here, you would have made money, right? If you would have bought down here and sold it right here, you would have made money. One more, okay? Bought here, made here, you would have made money, right? Those are kind of long-term trades though, right? That's like, these are months. This is a month gap in between these, a month gap in between these, all of that stuff, right? Now, here's another thing, right? If you zoom in, if you would have bought here and sold here, you would have made money. If you zoom in again, if you would have bought here and sold here, you would have made money. And so that's what's hard about it, guys. If you're on Twitter, there are people posting their trades. But what you don't understand is when are they going to sell, right? They're very clear about, hey, I'm buying here. But when are they actually going to sell? Is it a short-term trade? We're talking like hours to days. Is it a mid-term trade? We're talking, weeks. Or is it a long-term trade, like years? Okay, and that is what I want to break down for you guys today. So if that sounds good, if you've ever wondered, like, when do I actually sell this stuff so I can keep some of my money? Please do me one huge favor. Make sure you're subscribed to the show. Smash the like button. Thank you guys for yesterday's video. We got how many likes? 1.1 thousand likes. Thank you guys so much. Just smash the like button just like this. Make sure you're subscribed. And if you learned something in this video, I put a lot of effort into these. If you would share this with someone, that would really, really mean a ton to me because I think I'm going to show you something really cool today. So let's just get started so you understand what I'm talking about here. My short-term trading strategy that I'm using right now, if I can make my face a little bit bigger so it looks nicer down there. Okay. The short-term strategy that I'm using right now is called, drumroll please, logical bets, okay? Everyone has their own strategy, but let me just break it down for you how I'm doing it with real money, okay? So if you look at my Femex account right here, okay? Femex, I'm going to make this bigger. I have this trade open, as you can see, and it's a little bit small. I want to make it a little bit bigger for you guys. Can you see this? Okay, so I shorted Bitcoin around this level. I shorted Bitcoin and Ethereum around the level that it's at right now, actually, and this was last week, okay? So if you look at these numbers, you guys can pause the video if you need to look and see what prices these are at and what the liquidations and all these things are. I'm actually down like $4,000 on this trade right now. I was up about $10,000 in yesterday's video, so it's fluctuated a lot here in the past couple days. But I'm not worried at all. I'm literally not changing anything. I'm just going to hold this trade open, okay? And so a lot of people ask me, like, how do you do this, Kale? Like, why? What is your logic behind this? Because it could freak you out if you're losing money on a trade, right? But here's how I sleep well at night. Do any of you guys want to sleep well at night, right? Logical bets. Okay. If you are sitting, I like to picture it like I'm sitting at a bar with my buddies, right? And I want to bet on a sporting event, okay? Let's say you're watching a game and you're like, okay, well, I think that the Warriors are going to beat the Jazz like last night, okay? Did they play the Jazz? Who are they playing? The Nuggets. I think the Warriors are going to beat the Nuggets, right? And I think I think it's like a 75% chance. How much money am I willing to risk? I'll bet $100, right? And you're okay. The way that you do that at a bar is natural, right? It's a very natural conversation. You're like, how much money can I afford to lose on this decision, right? So when I'm doing short-term bets, I want to make this very clear, guys. I try to make it so simple so that I can sleep at night. So for instance, on a short-term trade like this, I will only put as much money as I can afford to lose into this account. I'm going to say that one more time for everyone in the back, okay? Everyone's talking about stop losses and all these things. You don't need any of that, okay? Sit down with yourself and ask yourself, how much money can I afford to lose right now? Like if this actually goes wrong and I actually lose this amount of money, will I be okay with that? And so I want you to just take a second and think about what that number is for you, okay? So for me, and I'm not trying to brag or be annoying or anything like that, but I put $100,000 in this account, this trading account here on Femex. If I lose $100,000, that's okay for me. It's not going to ruin my life. Like I know that sounds annoying. I know all of you are like, Kale, shut up. You're so stupid. You're so like, just shut up. Like I only have $100 to work with. I'm sorry. Okay. But that's where I'm at. Okay. So I'm okay with losing $100,000 on this trade. Now, the reason that I'm okay with that is because I'm making a logical bet. If you look in here at my liquidation price, okay, I can't make it any bigger. I don't know why. Can I? Okay, there I can. Okay. Let me make this a little bit bigger. If you look in here, this trade will get liquidated. If you can see this, right? If Ethereum goes to $4,100 or if Bitcoin goes to $54,000, that's when I will lose all of the $100,000, which is in this trading account right now. Does that make sense? And so when I'm thinking about this logically, in a short-term basis, I'm thinking, Kale, okay, are you okay with betting $100,000 that Bitcoin will go lower? Like I'm basically, this is the bet. I bet $100,000 that Bitcoin will hit $35,000 before it hits $54,000. Does that make sense? That's literally what I'm doing right here. And when I think about that in my head, and I think about where we're at in the macro environment, and I think about all the stuff I talked about in the video yesterday, go watch this video from yesterday, the top 5 reasons to sell all your crypto. I think that it is a very, very, very high probability that we see 35K before we see 54K. And if I'm wrong, I lose 100K and I'll live with that. Okay, does that make sense? So that's how I trade. I don't use stop losses. I don't use all these complicated strategies, right? I literally just say logical bets. Make a bet with yourself, even if it's $100, right? And you can find a way on Femex using low leverage. That's the key, right? You see how I only have 3x leverage on this trade, guys? It's a very, very low leverage trade. If you use low leverage and you understand, you just use this calculator up here and you understand what your liquidation price is, and you only put as much money as you can afford to lose. I can't stress that enough. It's very easy to make these trades, guys, because you're able to be calm about it, right? Like even though I'm down a few $1,000 here, I've already made my decision that I am going to wait until it gets to 35K or it gets to 54K. I'm only going to lose 100K either way, right? Does that make sense? So that's how I do it short term. I hope that helps somebody. If that helped you, please smash the like button, okay? So you're probably wondering, like, how do I know, like, when to get into the trade? How do I know Bitcoin's going to go up or down? That's a little bit more complicated on whether to go long or to go short. I use a variety of different tactics, but all of my trades are posted live in the NFT, which you can grab below. If you just buy an NFT, you go to the Kale Trades channel inside of our Discord, our private Discord for NFT holders. I post all my trades in here, and I'll show you some of these trades here in a second. Okay, so the next one, did that help you? I hope that made sense. You don't have to get so complicated, guys. Everyone's like, all right, I need a stop loss, and I need to make sure that my leverage is 100x, and I need to wait and watch the 1 minute chart and have all of these different, like look at all these indicators you could have, right? You could have all these indicators open, like out, and I make sure that like the volume and the RSI are aligned and all this shit. Like, it's too much. It's too much, guys. You need to just think to yourself, where are we at in the market? What are the chances of us hitting 35K before hitting 54K, and make a bet one way or the other, right? So even my short-term trades are not even that short-term, right? They're like maybe a 3-day trade to a 2-week trade. Does that make sense? It's so much easier. You'll sleep so much better at night, and you'll make so much more money. Okay, second one, midterm. These trades are the alt swings. This is how I've made a ton of money over the past 3 months trading altcoins, but only swing trading them, okay? So you're probably like, Kale, what is a swing trade? Okay, let me show you. Okay, over here, if you go to my trade channel in the Discord, right? These are old trades, so don't do these right now. But like an example of this is this trade right here, okay? If you can see this, I'm buying altcoins like near, see this? I'm buying near if we dip any lower, and I'm buying Ethereum at $3,100 and $30,050, right? $3,100 orders filled here. Can you guys see this? Okay, I'm literally just buying altcoins, right? When I think Bitcoin is going to go up. So back when I was buying altcoins, I was buying near, AVAX, all of these coins. If you move to this chart a little bit closer up here, okay? I was bullish down here, like towards these areas down here. I was thinking, okay, so we're a little bit oversold here, we're a little bit oversold here, we're a little bit oversold here, and I was thinking, okay, Bitcoin might have a chance to go to $47,000, just like a bunch of people were calling for. And you can go back and watch the videos I was talking about this, okay? And all my trades are right here, so it's pretty. You can't really debate this at this point, guys. I've been doing this pretty well, okay? And so what I did is I was like, all right, I think Bitcoin's going to go higher. I think Bitcoin's going to go to like $47,000, $48,000, which it did right here, right? So how can I make more money in the short term, in these mid-term, right? And it's these alternate alt swings. So all you do is you go on Twitter and you find people that are better than you at this stuff, okay? So for example, Ryan Cantering Clark is much better at this than me, and he is looking at near. And so if you see a bullish altcoin chart like near, there were bullish altcoin charts being posted about AVAX. There were bullish charts being posted about Ethereum. So those are the three that I picked because I saw the most alt charts that looked super bullish for Ethereum, AVAX, and near, okay? And so I bought them at whatever price they were at, basically. I had limit orders that got filled like this, see? Like this. I'll get back to that at the end. And so I bought all of these, and then I took profits, right? I had a plan. See, I took 33% profits here, and then I eventually took all my profits back down here. Holy crap, there's a lot going on in here. If you want to see all my trades again, guys, you have to be in the NFT, but I can't even find it. But I eventually took, yeah, see, look, I took profits right here. I sold everything at $3,500 Ethereum and $97 AVAX and made a ton of money swing trading from around $3,000 Ethereum all the way up to like $3,500 Ethereum, which was a bigger move in AVAX and near. Does that make sense? So I don't do this short. Only when I feel like Bitcoin has a little bullish momentum underneath it, I will buy some altcoins and I will sell them whenever Bitcoin seems to be topping out. So I can't tell you exactly how I knew it. I basically just looked at the chart, right? I saw that like we were struggling to get past this resistance right here, like 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days up here. And I was like, this isn't going to work. And so I sold everything and then back down we go, right? Back down we go. And so that's the midterm strategy. I hope that made sense. If this is making sense to you, please smash the like button. This is kind of a hard video to film to kind of get my thoughts out there because there are a lot of factors that go into this. But if you're able to break this down into your 3 buckets, right? Okay, I'm going to make a logical short-term bet. I'm going to swing trade some altcoins between this level and this level. I promise you, you're going to make more money. Stop worrying about all these other factors. Okay, the last one, long-term. This is my long-term strategy, back up the truck. And so this is where if you are just confused with everything that I said about logical bets and about alt swings, you're like, this is over my head, Kale. I don't know if I can do this. I promise you that you can do this back up the truck strategy, okay? This is what I'm looking for the rest of the year, the back up the truck. I am looking for one last dump on Bitcoin and Ethereum. I've been talking about this for a while, guys, but if you just look at this chart on the daily, I think that we have these macro conditions are horrible. They're absolutely terrible. And once the supply chain issues hit, all of the things that I talked about in yesterday's video hit, we are going to have one last capitulation on Bitcoin. I think that we are going to head back down to like if you can see the prices on here, can you guys even see the prices? We're going to head back down to like $30,000. Okay, I'll just draw it out. I think 30K Bitcoin at some point, whether it's in 3 months, whether it's in 6 months, whether it's in 12 months, I think that we are headed eventually back down to these levels, okay? And when we get here, okay, this is my back up the truck moment. Whether that's at 25K, whether that's at 33K, I don't know. I will keep you updated with my in the Discord, guys, but like this is your back up the truck moment. I will show you another back up the truck moment. If you go back here, when you go back to the chart on Bitcoin, let me just make my face smaller. Sorry, guys. Okay. If you go back here, these moments down here, like when we had serious like COVID price action here, this was another back up the truck moment. And look what happened after. I certainly believe that if you combine everything that I've been talking about how there is a recession coming, but then the Federal Reserve is going to have to turn the money printer back on, that we are going to have another moment where this arrow here is going to be the exact same as this here. And that is when I'm going to unload the majority of my funds. I'm going to buy the coins that I am the most confident in, and I'm going to hold them for probably over a year, maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years. Okay, and for me, that one coin that I'm that confident in is Ethereum. I really do think that Ethereum is the coin to hold if you're just going to hold one, right? If you're going to back up and put a lot of risk and a lot of your net worth into one coin. I can't even move my face anymore. What the hell is going on here? Come on, baby. I can't move my face. It's going to be that size the rest of the video. What in the world? So stupid. Okay, hold on a second, guys. Sorry. Okay, you guys know I don't edit on these videos. I'm going to back up the truck, guys. I'm going to buy so much Ethereum down at those levels. I don't know what price Ethereum will be. I think maybe it'll be, I don't know, less than $2,000, hopefully. But when Bitcoin capitulates and we reach this area of like the 30K region, I think that we can back up the absolute truck and buy so much Ethereum. You could also do this with Luna. I believe in that project. Oh my gosh. You could do this with AVAX. You could do this with Solana. You could do this with projects that are 100% going to be here for the long term, because this is the key with the back up the truck strategy. Okay, guys? I understand that you can make a lot more money with altcoins. Like if you put all this into Altura or to D-Race or to any of these like degenerate plays that are really probably going to end up much higher at some point, you'll probably make a lot more money. So if you're more risk averse, if you have more money to risk, sure, go ahead and do that. But when I say back up the truck, I literally mean buying shit for my grandkids, right? Like I plan on buying coins for my grandkids down here, because I think that this moment will only happen one more time in the history of Bitcoin. I think that we're going to have a recession, we're going to go down, and then we're going to turn the money printer back on, and this moment is not going to last, okay? And so when I'm doing that, I think that the people that will make the most money are those that can hold these trades long term, right? Because if I buy, let's say I buy an altcoin that I don't have as much confidence in, like I believe in Altura with all of my heart, right? But am I as confident as Altura as I am Ethereum? Obviously not, right? Because it's not the same. Ethereum has adoption beyond it's not going anywhere, right? So I'm only buying coins that I literally will never sell. Does that make sense? So that's my back up the truck strategy. And if you're like Kale, I can't understand midterm, I can't understand short term, I'm gonna join the NFT and follow along with you and see what's up. But I really am just going to wait. I think that's a good strategy for most of you guys. Hold your money, hold your dollars, earn some interest on your dollars. Go to blockfi.com/Kale and you can earn $250 in Bitcoin and earn interest on your stable coins while you're waiting, right? So you're not like getting burned by inflation in the meantime. And then you back up the truck and buy later this year when we have this capitulation event, okay? And so I told you guys, those of you guys who stick till the end of the video, you guys get rewarded. You get the bonus, okay? So the bonus for today is auto trading. Now, I never really believed in like bots or anything like that. I have a friend who is worth over $100 million liquid, okay? And I know that's a lot of money, okay? I've known him for a while. He has a business partner. It's actually his business partner that created this, and that's the guy who's worth $100 million. One of the smartest guys I've ever met in my life. And if he walked into a party, you would never know who he was, right? And so what he did is he created this bot. Where is it? Where's my screenshots? If you go into the trades channel, I post the bot too. So I put like 75K into this bot and it's already up like $10,000 in a couple months, as you can see here. And it just auto trades crypto. It literally just auto trades crypto. And it's fantastic, okay? And so I have a discount code. I think I can get like, what is it, $3,000 off, but it's only for NFT holders. So if you're in the NFT, make sure you hit me up and say, Kale, I want to trade on the bot. It is expensive. It's an investment to get in, but it's so passive. I literally do nothing, and it makes, I think right now it's doing like 100% APY, so that's better than pretty much any DeFi play on the market. And so all my trades, again, guys, are in the NFT. If you just click the link below, it's called 2+2 Genesis. You buy an NFT, you jump in here, and you have a whole channel with all my trades. I have this trade still open here on Ethereum, and I'm just going to keep holding it, Ethereum and Bitcoin, and hopefully we see 35K before we see 54K, or else I'm losing 100K. So that's my strategy. I hope those made sense. Please, guys, if that helped you and you're like, it gave you a little bit of like, at least context on how to trade crypto, please share that with someone who's new to the game, because I don't want you guys to get wrecked. I know it's hard on Twitter to understand when people are buying and when people are selling, but that's kind of the different buckets that I like to think of it. If that made sense to you, make sure you come back later and smash the like button. And anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope that helped you. All right, bye.